It's already day 6. Welcome back. I'm Frida Liu, and let's start our first sharing session for today. If you're looking for tips for Facebook marketing, you'll be learning some great insights from our next topic. Marcus Teo inspires and shares his tips, tactics, and tricks with entrepreneurs on how to turn zero to power in his talks and training. He discovered ways to generate business just by using his personal Facebook account. He managed to get his first book, Now or Never, to be MPH Bookstore's top 10 business nominee alongside books by Richard Branson, Tony Robbins, and Jack Ma, and has also built a professional business community of 108 members who eventually generated close to 28 million ringgit worth of business. Let's welcome Marcus Teo, international speaker and best-selling author with Zero is Power, Best Strategies with Zero Budget Facebook.
Hello everyone, this is Marcus Teo. Welcome to Data Asia, and today I'm going to share with you Zero is Power. Yes, Zero is Power. What does that really mean? I'm going to share with you many strategies that have proven to work really well when you think you are at zero. So the topic is best strategies with zero budget Facebook marketing. What is best? We will explore very shortly. BEST is the acronym for branding, engagement, sales, and testimonial. So today I'm going to cover these 4 topics in short. And after today, you are going to see Facebook from a very different point of view. And I hope it will help you in your business. So first thing first, I'm going to introduce myself very briefly so you can relate to my background and see how you can also apply some of the strategies that I've used. I started as an IT guy back then, many years ago, and then I wanted to do my own business because IT wasn't for me. So I started selling wedding gowns, but wedding gowns is very difficult to get repeat orders. Nobody ever married the second time and came back to us. And as I was still employed, I was running this business and it looks fine, but it wasn't a very good business then. Just learning from experience, and we moved from gowns to branded bags. Branded bags was a different animal game, a different animal where we did pretty well. And this was when I discovered something. Before we achieved success like this, we discovered that we no longer have any marketing budget after we spent all our money on buying stocks. So for those of you who are in the product business, try as much as possible to keep your cash and do pre-sale, pre-order dropshipping especially when you're starting. So we learned our lesson, and thankfully we discovered that we have a lot of Facebook friends. That is how zero budget Facebook marketing was born. So we were using this for our own business. Back then, did a lot of corporate events, and then became a lecturer teaching entrepreneurship development, and eventually started my own training company and introduced my knowledge in zero budget Facebook marketing June 2015. So it's about 5 years. Then this topic went abroad as well, in Malaysia Social Media Week, Saudi Social Media Week, in the US, and in Singapore. And most of my clients are direct selling companies like these, real estate companies like this, and come to business fundamental. So in today's business world, we must understand one thing. So look at this guy here selling stuff on the streets. This guy would only achieve sales results if there exists one very important element, which in this image are the vehicles. So this is what we call traffic. If there is no traffic, there is no transaction. So today, under current climate, we know that the traffic is not on the streets anymore. Everybody is supposed to stay home. Even when the borders are open, everything returns to normal. Still, online is where most of the traffic is, because it's not only Malaysia, but globally. What is MCO? Yes, especially now it's MCO, or even when MCO is lifted. Well, we must understand that MCO means money comes online. Here are some trends I'd like to share with you. Active social media users in terms of percentage in Malaysia from 2016 to 2021. You can just pay attention to one bar, which is 2021 right now. We have 86% of Malaysians on social media. Yes, 86% means what? Only those below 10 years old not on social media, or maybe they are also on. So the numbers are really huge. That means the traffic is on social media. And here, look at these global statistics. Malaysia is 13th in the world. Yes, 13th. We spend an average of about 3 hours per day on social media. That's a lot of time, right? 3 hours. And what are the most used social media platforms? Facebook is ranked 1, YouTube number 2, WhatsApp number 3, Facebook Messenger number 4, and Instagram number 5. Then number 6 is WeChat or Weixin. TikTok is after that. So if you look at this bar, and this is very recent stats, okay, it's January 2021 by Hootsuite, a very reputable statistics platform provider. And what about mobile apps? We already know that most people use the phone more than the laptop. So on mobile apps, the top 4 apps being used in Malaysia is WhatsApp, Facebook, Facebook Messenger, and Instagram, and they're all owned by this company known as Facebook. So there's no question Facebook is the leading social media app today. And let's zoom into Facebook's 3 pillars. You can Google this online, the difference between profile, page, and group. But I like to highlight something that not many people realize is that while Facebook tells the world and everyone tells you that if you're in business, you must use Facebook page to do business. That is right. But one thing that you need to know is that if you're using Facebook page today to do business, as you are being educated, you have to invest in advertisements to reach out. It's not like 10 years ago when you post something on page, you will receive a lot of traffic. Now it's another way around. If you post something, you can almost say no money, no talk, unless your content is so amazing that people share and it goes viral. Otherwise, you will probably have a few likes from your friends and family, which is not enough for you to generate business. So I'm not saying that page is not supposed to be used, but it is super powerful. You should go to the page, but don't forget you have a profile, which is you as an individual. And the beauty is profile, you already have a group of trusted friends who most likely are more ready to buy from you or to give you business. So what's a profile? Profile is you and I as an individual where we add friends, and it says business not allowed means you cannot use a profile and have ABC company. It cannot be a brand. It has to be an individual. Hence, if you are the CEO of the company, you can still be the CEO of the company because you are the person. Or if you're an agent, you can be this distributor or this agent. Yes, you can. Okay. You are not able to advertise, you can't do targeting, but you can do a lot of other things, which I am going to share with you how to do this. So the best thing is profile. It is free because you can't pay, right? It's free, it's fun, and it's fast because the moment you post, you receive responses. And the best thing is so you are quite protected because it's among your circle of friends. Very, very good place to start off, okay? And you can go up to 5,000 friends. Yes, 5,000 friends. Try think of this. If you have 5,000 Facebook friends and 10% buy from you, 10% means you have 500 customers. Pretty good start, right? Without having to pay. Okay, here we go. The main content is on branding, engagement, sales, and testimonial. First topic, let's talk about branding. First impression first. Yes, imagine this. Today is a very exciting day because tomorrow you are going to meet your car dealer to pay a deposit. You have purchased a car worth say 150,000, and today you have wrote a check of 15,000 ringgit payable to this car dealer's company. And then after listening to my talk, you decided to check out your car dealer on Facebook. Then once you check it out, you realize that your car dealer, the salesman, does not have a profile photo. So you have a check ready, written to his company, but you notice that he does not have a profile photo on Facebook. Now, question to you. Are you still comfortable meeting or passing the check to him tomorrow? Or are you going to hold it back? What do you think? Are you going to still pay or say, wait, I can't see his face. I think I should do a little bit more background check before I make payment, right? So how many of you are like most people, you will hold the payment. So from my talks all the time, majority will hold the payment because they say, I can't trust this person yet. So what they do is they will delay and some will not even pay. And the best part is they will not tell this car dealer and say, hey, actually I checked you out on Facebook, and because you don't have a profile photo, I'm not going to pay you yet. They just won't do that. So this poor innocent guy, poor innocent car dealer who has a Facebook account that's not so active but no picture, loses a deal of 150,000 because of not having a profile photo. Wow, big impact, right? Small mistake, not even a mistake, it's just he doesn't know what he doesn't know. So if you are in business, rule number one is please at least have a photo showing your face. Here we have 5 photos, A, B, C, D, E. B, C is no good because your face is not visible. D and E, why D has the most number of likes? Because when a person is being interviewed by media, you have high credentials, high credibility, so the likes are higher. D is a proper professional photo, so it's also recommended because you can see the person's face up front. Okay, please, if you have attended this session, at least have a profile photo up. Otherwise, don't tell people that you've attended my session, okay? Yes, this is a fundamental on social media. Your face must be seen. It is safe for your face to be seen, okay? Yes. So what are the other things that you are supposed to do for your first impression branding? Today, we only have enough time to cover the surface, so at least do this. Profile photo, visible face. Profile cover or cover photo, it occupies about 30% of the entire screen. So please do not waste it. If you don't have a photo, that means you're wasting this huge real estate on your page. So make sure you have a profile photo, a cover photo, a profile cover. These two images are important. And very, very important is always write caption. Why? Because if you don't write caption, your friends who like your photo is just a like. There's really not much value. What you want is to write something related to your ambition, related to your vision, mission, so that people know what business you are in. Try not to sell because it's not a place or time to sell yet, but it's good to tell people your vision. So if you're running like me, I'm providing zero budget Facebook marketing training, I would say the same thing. Zero is power. You can achieve a lot even with zero budget. See, I'm not selling, right? I'm just sharing a concept. So what about you? What business are you in? Okay. If you're a real estate agent, you can say, oh, helping residents in Ampang find their dream homes, for example. This is a bit direct. So you have to fine tune something that is helping people to understand what you do, but not too direct. So that's how social media works, okay? So these two photos are important. And when your photos are attractive, you have caption, someone knows what you do, so you have planted a seed in your audience mind. Then you want to have a bio. Bio is just a very short sentence sharing about what you do. And the best thing is you can even have a link to your website. So you may receive some free traffic from here. Next is intro. Well, we always trust someone that we know more about this person, right? Why not share your hometown, which city you are from, or which school you are from? And here I have connected to quite a few high school buddies more than 20 years ago. And some of them contacted me because they saw this, oh, you're from this school, hey, you look different now, or they look different. So it's helpful to share some history, some background. Don't be shy, it's not risky, okay? And of course, Facebook loves people to post original content. That's why you are always recommended to write something on your own and post. Try to avoid sharing external content because when you share external content with the click share, it is sending traffic outside, which means Facebook does not like that. You can observe that your likes most likely will reduce compared to your regular post. That's one. And second is if the content is really good, you are not building your own branding. You are building branding for the author, which is somebody else. Okay? Try to make your own post and you can learn how to do it. And later I'm going to show you how you can do it. So first thing first, the simple thing is after this session, I hope in the next 24 hours, at least have these 5 simple steps for your branding, these 5. Update your Facebook profile, please, ladies and gentlemen. Have your profile photo plus caption, have your cover photo plus caption, your bio, your intro, and write your post if you haven't done so. So this will at least place you in a little bit ahead of a lot of others who are not actively using social media. Okay, so that's the simple branding message. Next, we go to engagement. Suppose that you have excellent branding, so people like you from what they see, first impression. Then now they will zoom into the details. They will go into your post, which means they're going to read what you write. They're going to check out your videos if you have posted videos, or they're going to look at your photos. I'm going to share with you this formula called Maple formula. Why? I believe you have friends, like my friends, that like to say, hey Marcus, can you please go and like my post? Can you please go and comment on my post? Or can you please go and share my post? Well, if you were to ask your friends to help you, you have only maybe 1 time, 2 times, or 3 times of such opportunities, right? After the 3rd time, your friends will probably go tired. Again, you're asking me to like again. Can you produce something more valuable so I could like it naturally? So the key here is avoid just asking, but really, really focus on giving value. What's the formula in giving value? So I prepared this formula, simple formula. MIMIPO stands for M, motivational. If your content is motivational, high chance it touches somebody and then they'll say, wow, that's inspiring. I really like that. You have boosted my Monday morning. Okay, then you naturally receive likes, comments, and maybe even shares. Or is it something that teaches people knowledge? Someone who reads your post go, wow, that's great. I didn't know that. I want to read more from this author, from this person. Third is moving, touching. You share stories that touches the heart. Wow, feel so emotional. Wow, I like it. Okay. Or it's entertaining. Someone reads your post and goes laughing. So it's good, right? Who doesn't like to laugh? We all do. And public service announcement. So this is something like charity. Encourage everyone to do charity. Or final opportunity. Something that you offer where the opposite party, your readers, can benefit. Let me share with you some examples. So this was me posting back in 2016, I think. Yeah, 2016 or 2014. Okay, one of those, but 2014. Back in 2010, I was employed as an IT professional. And I told my mom I wanted to quit my full-time job to start a business. And my mom asked me how many handbags. I wanted to start a handbag business. Mom asked me how many handbags would a lady buy in a year? It's not like food business. So she was not very pleased. And she just asked a few questions. And I replied, I said, I don't know how many handbags a lady will buy, but I would still like to try to be an entrepreneur. So I quit my full-time job. Well, mom wasn't very pleased, but 4 years later, 2014, I posted this on Facebook. I wrote here, to summarize, I said, today I still do not know how many handbags a lady will buy, but I know banks buy many. If you remember my earlier intro, I was doing business with banks where banks buy bulk to sell to their customers through their credit card campaigns. So this post indirectly is telling my friends that I have grown. My business is doing quite all right, from individual clients to banks. So because of this, I got 143 likes and a lot of comments, right? What's the benefit of this kind of post? What people do not see is that this post got me 5 more extra bags sold. One bag was about 1,200, so it's about 6,000 ringgit worth of sale concluded because of one post, just one post. What is the formula? Well, I've shared with you just now. This post, out of these 6 elements, was it motivational? Yes, it is, right? Because from zero to hero, from nothing to something. Is it educational? Yes, you would have learned something about business. You have learned that, wow, you didn't know that banks buy handbags, right? Is it moving, touching? Yes, because it's a conversation with a family member, a loved one. Do you have conversations with loved ones that you can share? Is it entertaining? Well, Some say this photo is funny, so it could be. Is it a public service announcement? Maybe yes, maybe no. Not so much of a charity post. Well, that's fine. Is it an opportunity? If you are in business selling things targeting the female, well, then this is huge opportunity to you, because if you know how to identify opportunity, you would want to speak to me and say, hey, Marcus, can you share with me how you can get the banks to buy so many handbags from you? I have my fashion accessories, for example. I have my makeup. How do I go about? So these are different elements, and it's very, very rare I have a post that hit 5 out of 6 elements. That's why this post did very well. So question to you is, do you have posts that have these elements? So let me share with you another example. So now it's COVID time, this past year, and there's lockdown. People are losing income, people are losing jobs, and unfortunately, some also lose loved ones. So whatever happens, it could be really, really tough. So my message to you is, hang in there. This is tough, but it's not forever. Uh, Document what you can. Keyword is document. You can take videos of yourself sharing, expressing your emotions. You can write it down. That will help you release and help you to uh, feel better after this exercise. But more importantly is 6 months later, 1 year later, or 2 years later, things start to change. Then you will be at a better position. Then all this content becomes super valuable. Just like this example here. 22nd October 2016, that was one of the lowest point in my life. Why? Because a year before that, 2015, was a very great year. Why? Because beginning of 2015, I proposed to my former fiancée, and she agreed. And then 9 months later, I was supposed to get married, but did not get married. 2015, 2016, again, we were still not married. So I asked her, why are we still not married? And apparently the answer is, to cut the long story short, was my business was not stable enough. She and the family didn't think that I would be ready to have a wife. Wow, that really hurts, right? Well, I understand most parents would want their daughters to marry to a stable, professional, stable, financially, emotionally guy, right? So I wasn't ready in a sense, in their opinion. So eventually, our relationship did not work out. Oh, so business was not good because I was a new trainer, relatively new trainer, the second year in the business. So income definitely was not there, and relationship didn't work out. So no money, no honey. Then this was the photo that I posted on Facebook trying to motivate myself, saying that 22nd October is a special day. I understood and lived by the phrase, do whatever it takes to be successful. Here, what I was trying to say is, to be an entrepreneur, do whatever it takes, including letting go of a relationship that does not support my dream. Yes, so that was really a low moment for me. And if you have a low moment, acknowledge it, accept it. It can turn into a very amazing moment if you use the kind of energy in the right way. So I was very fortunate. While I lost my former fiance and my business wasn't doing well, thankfully I have my family and friends. From there, I decided to do something crazy, which was to sign a contract known as the publishing contract. So October and November, I signed a contract. And this publishing contract has helped me to publish my first book in the next 9 months. I started writing in January, and by September, the book was out, 9 months. And October, it became the #1 bestseller in MPH bookstore. So this is my zero to hero story, which I've shared in most of my talks and also on Facebook. And do you have a zero to hero story? You yourself. So please do not underestimate yourself if you have, and it's fine to share as long as you're not bragging, but the intention to share is to motivate others. And not only that, this book is my first book, so I had no budget, I have no experience, I don't have any major connections, even made it to top 10 business nominee along with books from Richard Branson, Jack Ma, Tony Fernandez, Tony Robbins, Kiyosaki, and so on. And this was done miraculously with zero marketing budget because I didn't have budget. I use only Facebook. So you can too use your personal Facebook account, not even page. Okay. So here, how do you do it? Same thing, using motivational stories. Okay, that's very, very powerful. Second is education. Do you educate people on certain areas? Most people in business, this is the straightforward and easy way. They will teach about their products and service. Okay, if you're selling oil, essential oil, this is how you use. If you're selling hand cream, this is how you use. You're selling makeup, this is how you use. Fine, that's fine. But how do you reach a larger audience so that those who are not ready to buy will also come towards you? You can share problems, how to solve certain problems, the cause of certain problems. Let's say this is headache. Many people have headaches, right? And or migraines. You can say common symptoms include 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what causes headache? Could be lack of water. So drink more water. And by the way, you can also use my product, my oil, to help ease your headache or have Panadol. So these are content that is focused on problems. They're always better than products, because if you talk about products too much, you'll be seen as a salesperson. And most people on social media do not like salesperson because we don't go there to buy, right? So we have to pull them in with our content, and then when the need arises, they contact us. Or third, profession. You can talk about how people who love to do yoga can relax with these products. So you attract those people who go for yoga or even instructors. So you can use these three angles: products, problems, and profession, and educate people. So after your audience read your post, they feel smarter. Same thing like what I'm doing now. You are watching my video, you are learning something about zero budget Facebook marketing. After this, you'll be smarter, right? And of course, you will get results only if you apply. So that's number two. And point number three is moving and touching. Not physically moving, okay? It's the heart. This is hard work. So this is story of Maggie. Maggie is in the direct sale business, and when she first started, nobody believed her, only her father. So before she made it, she brought her father to the world map and asked Dad, "Hey Dad, tell me where you would like to go, and I would bring you travel around the world." And in 10 years, they've gone to so many places around the world. So she reflected and shared a story on Facebook. Wow, a very long story, very long. And it has more than 200 over likes, reactions. So what does this do to her? Of course, people feel more connected to her. People feel that, wow, you are a really good daughter, and this is how you attract people to you. It's not about selling all the time, right? Do you have some very touching stories to share? People love this, especially motivational, touching stories like this. Okay. So next, entertaining. One of the best things to do on social media is to entertain people, because we are bored, right? We want some fun, we want some laughter, so we go onto social media. And here's a video that I'd like to share with you, where a buddy of mine, Adi, is a local celebrity. He has this video that went viral.
Hi, hey guys, you gotta be really careful out there. I'm out buying groceries when I was approached by this old lady, about 80 years old. She approached me and she said that if I were to have sex with her, follow her to her car and have sex with her, she would give me a bottle of cooking oil. Walao, that also can. I told her, come on, auntie, why are you doing this? Come on, I have morals, okay? I have standards, okay? Don't do this. It's not the end of the world yet. Yeah. So I told that lady off, And then, I don't know what happened to her. I saw her walking in that direction. Then, I don't know what happened. You gotta be careful.
There you go, a funny video. This could be one extreme case, but hey, this video went viral, right? So you can do something fun and funny like that if you want, and if you're creative. Entertaining video could be also an entertaining post. So that's one. Next, another funny one.
So, boss, here's what happens. I will call up Karen, the president. I guess I have to do it myself. I know it's not.
So there you go, a funny video just with one cough, thanks to creative video editing. And this is another video that went viral. So be creative, have fun, and you could attract a lot of audience to your post. Okay, so that was entertaining. Next, we come to public service announcement, PSA. For example, now you can have some posts talking about COVID, but don't go too much on COVID because Facebook may not like it. So you would realize that if you launch any ads talking about COVID products, most likely the ads won't be approved. Hence, public service announcement like stay safe, stay home, wear your mask, or get your vaccine and stuff like that is fine. Or you can have something more creative. You will attract people who have the very strong sentiment like you. For example, save a dog, save a cat, save the turtle, say no to plastics. So while the likes may not be necessarily very, very high, however, you will attract people, like-minded people into your circle. So that's another one. And finally, opportunity. What opportunity do you have to offer to your friends? I see this a lot. It may not be the right definition of opportunity, like good news, property launch. Now you can buy this at attractive prices. Sometimes this kind of post may lead to people thinking that it's opportunity for you instead of for them. So you really want to have posts that is opportunity for them to benefit, especially when it involves potential business. So here's one where I shared on Facebook when I signed a contract with an e-commerce platform where I said I signed a contract so my products would be available on this platform and there's no listing fee. It's backed by a reputable company. So if any one of you would like to also list your products online without listing fee, contact me, let me know, and I'll connect you to the person in charge. This post has helped the person in charge get another 5 merchants without him doing much work. It's my friends calling him. So in the end, he's happy, and then the merchants are happy as well. So I'm building relationship through posts like this, adding value. Do you add value to your friends and followers? If you do, high chance they will follow you more. So the second action is this: craft your career journey or story. Craft it, practice it, and post it. Let's see if it attracts people because people love this. So remember the formula is Memepo, MEMEPO. Next item, this could be most people's favorite, sales. Where is the money? This is the sales funnel. You start with prospecting, then you receive inquiries, then it comes to the proposal or the sales quotation stage, and finally, done deal becomes a customer. Do you know that there's one big layer where you have a lot of prospect that's untapped, known as Facebook friends and followers? See this layer here, it's there, it's just not many people utilize it, wasted. And what will happen? Your friends, your Facebook friends and followers are buying, but from somebody else. Most of the time, if they are buying from somebody else, it means your competitors, right? So please prevent that from happening and make your friends buy from you in a very attractive way, not being a hardcore salesperson. No, we're not supposed to sell, we're supposed to attract. So one of the ways is to leverage on events. There are many ways you can use sales tactics. Events are best because it has a sense of urgency. Just go and look at the Malaysian long weekends or Malaysian holidays and you would know what public events are coming or public holidays. So recently is Hari Raya. So what do you do on Hari Raya? You wish your friends Hari Raya and you can do a lot of different things so that those people celebrating will come and wish you as well and you can wish them back. So all these festivals will drive traffic because they're hot topics. So that's the public events. You can easily find this online or more personal events. If you go to Facebook, you click on live event, it's going to show you a list of events. Can be work related if you change jobs, if you have started a business, or education if you receive your diploma, your award, your degree, your PhD, or you have a new relationship, or your home, you have moved, or family, you have a new member, your someone got married, or travel. Well, travel is less used now. Interest, you have a new hobby, and it's just a long list, okay? All this generates interest and it helps to bring traffic to you. So don't waste it. And one of my favorites is this. If you are celebrating your birthday, never ever waste your birthday. Why? Because on your birthday, Facebook is going to send you a lot of free traffic. Yes, free traffic. But you have to do these two things, these two steps. First, you disable timeline posting by others. Why? Because if you don't do this, and if your setting is allowing others to post on your timeline, well, you have a lot of people wishing you happy birthday, but there's no value. You block that and you post a memorable post. Just now remember. Why? 12 a.m. when you post, Facebook is already telling everyone about your birthday, and because they can't comment on your timeline, so they have to read whatever you post. Here's an example back in 2016 when I was writing my book. On my birthday, I wrote about my struggle and entrepreneurship and so on. But my purpose was expressing myself, showing gratitude, and also moving forward. Yes, key is always moving forward. I told everyone that I wanted to publish a book on entrepreneurship, and I showed the cover. It's a mock cover, and so the publisher's team. And guess what? When they have to wish me happy birthday, they would scroll down and they would go to the comment box. Naturally, they will know that I'm writing a book, and naturally they will ask, "Hey Marcus, when is your book available? What is it about? Where can I buy it?" And so on. So these are inquiries, potential leads, right? As a result, I changed my profile photo, I changed my cover photo, I draw a lot of attention because it's my birthday, and shared my aspiration, my birthday wishes. I managed to sell 22 copies on my birthday, leveraging on free traffic, about 1,000 ringgit. Not bad, right? For a birthday. So I'm always looking forward to my birthday. If you are curious on how I do it, so pay attention. Every 4th of December, I have a lot of interesting content sharing about how I move forward, and normally it will generate interest on my upcoming projects. Okay, and the best part is this: guess how many pages I have written? Yeah, make a guess. Wild guess. So the answer is actually on the first slide. You can refer to the first slide. Next event coming is Father's Day. So this is another powerful event. Are you going to leverage it? Well, please do, because there's so much you can do on Father's Day. Everybody has a father, right? So it's very relatable. So let me share with you a story, a conversation with my father. So remember, during my rock bottom days, my father was a wise man, so he observed that I was not doing well financially and emotionally. So he came to me and said, "Hey son, one day I'll be gone. When I'm gone, you will inherit something. It will help you, but it won't make you very, very rich. And I believe when the day comes, you will no longer need my money. So if you need my financial support, please let me know." So of course, being a young man with pride, right? I said, "No, I don't need your help." My immediate response, "I'm fine." Well, guys, we have pride, right? Then I was thinking, wow, in my mind, my friends are already buying nice cars, nice apartments, and then sending their parents overseas, and then here I'm a struggling entrepreneur, such an embarrassment. So I said no. But my dad, being a wise dad, said to me, he's a banker, so he said, "You know, a lot of people start businesses that need cash, and they come to the banks to borrow money, and they pay a hefty interest. So now you have here interest-free. You can call it loan, or you can call it whatever it is. Use it, because I know you're going to use it for a good cause, writing a book, not going to gamble or waste it. So if you don't use this money, I think you are not a very wise entrepreneur." Wow. So immediately I said, he's right. He has a very valid point. It's true. So I took up his offer, and then I decided to write the book. So the important message to everyone listening is this: if you need help, take it. Put away our pride, because at any point of time when we need help, sometimes angels are sent to us. We need to learn to receive. Okay, so I took my dad's financial support and focused on writing my book, so it became a huge success. And this was a very memorable moment when my dad and I went to the bookstore, when my book was ranked #1 ahead of many more famous authors around the world. So he said, "Wow, I'm so happy, and the book has helped brought the family closer. And you make me feel like a celebrity because my friends all want your autograph." So that is really one of the best moments, yeah, because from zero to hero, and then help came and so on. So what is your story with your father? If you have, feel free to share, because that's something that's very, very powerful. okay, empowering as well. So this is another sales tactics. Those were events, right? Using birthday, using Father's Day, and so on. Process is something that you can show so that your customers will not complain that your services are expensive. For example, if you are a videographer, photographer, your clients will say, hey, you're only shooting a few photos. Why is it so expensive? Or hey, your video is only 30 seconds. Why so expensive? That's because they do not know the whole process involved. Let me give you one simple example. Pineapple tarts. Why are your pineapple tarts so expensive? Well, this is why. Because first, I pick the best pineapples. I don't just use ordinary pineapples. I use MD2 pineapples. Then I take hours to prepare and bake. Then I have to source for packaging. Then I have to promote. Then I have to pack it. Then I have to post it. And then finally you receive the end product. So you make the process very transparent and people see you along the way and they will end up saying, wow, I didn't know that. Now it's worthwhile paying you for your pineapples. Okay? So use process as a sales strategy. So now next item, action items 3 of 5 is for you to select an event to write and post. Don't waste any events because you have to wait a long time if you have wasted it. So what's the most powerful free marketing tool? Is testimonial. So this is our final item on the list, testimonial. Here's a formula for you to collect powerful testimonial. It's called I-bar, intro bar. First, the giver should introduce himself or herself. Then before using your product or service, the problem, the worries, the pain points, and after, that's a transformation, the result of using your product or service, and finally end it with the recommendation. So I'm going to play this video. I hope you can watch this clearly.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex Lu, Group Leader of PropNext Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. I'm very honored to be selected to participate in this zero budget Facebook marketing. To my surprise, I actually like Facebook posting now. Previously, I only post maybe one post in 3 months, but now I'm quite active. Every other day I'm posting. Also, a lot of friends in my Facebook account that don't know that I'm a property agent. Now they know I focus in KLCC and do sub-sale, do projects, and they even supported me. I'm very fortunately. Through Facebook posting, I managed to conclude 2 deals connected to an old friends. So with this platform, I think a lot of people will benefit. So I'd like to sincerely thank Marcus Teo, our guru, for organizing, for teaching us, for guiding us with the heart, and our team really benefited. So I urge Marcus Teo, keep up the good work, and for those who intend to do Facebook marketing, please maybe you can join one of his courses. Thank you.
Okay, so that was a video testimonial, and let me go to the next slide to highlight to you the key component of the testimonial. So it's before and after. Before using the product or service, that means before Alex took part in my program, he posted on Facebook once in 3 months. After that, he's doing it every other day and he likes it. So that's key point, he enjoys doing it, okay? But most of the time, the most important thing is the result. So before that, a lot of friends didn't know that he's a property agent. Now, not only do they know he's focused on KLCC and sub-sales, and they even supported him. And here's the key point highlighted in red. He concluded 2 deals, 2 KLCC deals. So you can imagine the magnitude of the result and connected to old friend. And this is achieved with zero budget. So I'm trying to share with you the transformation. Okay, that's one example. And the second example.
Hi, my name is Jay Siap. I am a team leader of PropNext Malaysia. Attended this zero budget Facebook marketing course conducted by Marcus Teo. I'm very happy. Before I joined this course, I have no idea that I can generate business through Facebook personal profile without spending 1 cent in Facebook advertising. So right after I joined this program, I learned the techniques and knowledge from Marcus Teo. He is so patiently to help us and to be accountable to us to make sure that we practice all the knowledge that we learn from him so that we can generate results. I have generated 1 rental deal, and also I have recruited 2 new team members into my team. Thank you, Marcus Teo, for your patience to help us throughout the journey. I highly recommended zero budget Facebook marketing course to you all.
Okay, so that was another video testimonial. And again, the focus is before and after. So here before, he did not realize that he could generate business through Facebook personal profile without spending a cent on advertisement. After that, after he has applied the concepts and theories and put it into action, he concluded one rental deal and recruited 2 team members. So that's again the transformation for Jace. So I have a lot of testimonials. Here are some other testimonials. I'm just going to share with you how the components work. Again, it's IBAR, the formula, introduction of the giver. If you don't have video testimonial, you can also have image and text. So before, this is Maggie, from 0 to 50,000 sales online within 6 months. So I added a time element because she has this achievement within the 6 months. So before, after, and recommended. So that is the power of testimonials. Okay, follow this formula and you'll be on the right track. So action 4 out of 5 is to approach 10 clients to ask for testimonials using the IBAR formula. Why 10? Because some will turn you down, some will have no news. That's normal. Only maybe 2 or maximum 4 or 5 give you testimonials and you can thank them again. So the best thing is for you to start to give testimonials so you know whether it's easy or difficult. So start giving testimonials as a practice. Finally, 5th tip for you is use this free broadcast tool known as Facebook Live. Why? Because in today's social media world, what is the fastest way to reach out? Just from your phone. Just click and then immediately you have 10, 20, 50, even 100 people listening to you talk. Why not? If you're in business, you can't afford to be shy. Okay? So 5th item is strongly, highly recommend that you do your Facebook Live. Never waste this opportunity. And there you have it. I hope you enjoy this Zero is Power session, best Facebook marketing strategies with zero budget. If you are happy with what you have learned, I would love if you can leave me with a 5-star review. That's my Google Business account. You can scan this QR code or you can visit tinyurl.com/Google Review Markets. Otherwise, you can go to my Facebook account and send me some messages and we can keep in touch from there. It's facebook.com/@MarcusTeoLive. So thank you everyone and thanks for tuning in for Data Asia. Once again, I'm Marcus Teo, Zero Budget Facebook Marketing Trainer, and enjoy your journey using zero budget.